Great awakening, light lords, and grand rising to those who have not yet awoken, to know that innately we have a nature and an instinct to do something. And that something is to use our environment to get to the next environment that we need to be in to progress and be better human beings, be better than what we are currently being. Innately, we know that the meaning of existence is just to naturally be better, to naturally progress and evolve. I am JAH MASHIAC, and I am here to live and teach higher wisdom as an example for the collective consciousness. We have genes that come from our DNA that tell us exactly what we need to do on a daily basis. But since our genes have been deactivated by the cultures and the societal standards and the provisions set up for us by the enemy to keep us in a lower state, or to keep our genes on lockdown, our DNA, our strands of DNA on lockdown, we have forgotten our innate, unique, and original nature, being human beings on a planet full of animals that all use their innate qualities. Humans are one of few species that need to learn, if not the only species that needs to learn how to be itself. When deer come out of their mother's wombs, or lions, any other animal, a bird, a cat, a dog, when they come out of the womb, they innately know that at a certain time that they must begin to walk. They must begin to fly. They must begin to do the things that they have been programmed innately to do. As humans, we are born so conscious. We log into this realm so conscious of our unconscious, not knowing anything, that we must be trained. A human can come into this realm and be trained to be any animal but itself. Be trained to be any other thing but itself. I am here to tell you today that we do have an innate nature, and there is something that we are supposed to do. In the beginnings of human civilization, we knew what to do. We came upon this planet knowing that we should be fruitful and multiply, that we should relax and allow our environments to upgrade us, because we are conscious sentient beings, gods walking the earth. And once we activate our genes, once we upload these genes from our environment and become in tune with our environment, we know that we will be able to manipulate our environment to our betterment and to our will. This is the purpose of meaning. This is the purpose of our life. This is our servitude to ourselves, from our higher self to the lower self and back again, up and down the Kundalini energy. We are Lemurians and Atlanteans from the Pleiades, from the star systems, Sirius A, B, and C. We are from other different galaxies and star systems throughout the universe. We are starlight. As the sun shines upon me right now, it is giving me the energy through my melanin, which is upon my skin, my U melanin. going down and breaking it down into my phenomelanin and sending it all up to my neuromelanin in order for me to activate my astrological energy for me to speak right now and give you my personality and give this information through my personality that has been formed from the sunlight, from the darkness within self. Our innate nature is to absorb our environment, inner and outer, and create a better one. If you are in a hellish environment, take that environment and look at everything that can be used for your betterment. In order to escape that environment, you must use that environment to escape it. Just like in a video game, there are different levels and objectives and missions, but you can never get to the next level without getting through that first level, without getting through that first objective and that first mission. This is the tutorial. This is one of many. You must program your subconscious mind to innately activate the genes, your God genes within you. Everyone has a nature. Every human being. Whether that nature is to go higher or whether that nature is to go lower. The point is to aim to activate the genes and qualities that have been reserved for you within your DNA. The DNA holds all possible genes and proteins that can be formatted for you to use them. And this is not something that just happens over hundreds of years or thousands of years or millennia. This is something that is happening now. You must take control of your space-time continuum and activate your genes through studying yourself, through opening the astrological doors and the numerological doors to relaxation, meditation, and overcoming. What is ancient is now, and what is now shall become now again. Ancient is all. The futuristic is all. The past and the future are one right now in the present moment. Every waking moment, every moment, seek to better self. Seek to absorb the environment that one is in and seek out the betterment within it. You must use the items and tools and inventory and the accessories that you have in level 1 of the game in order to get to level 2. And you must use all of that knowledge that you got from level 1 and the tools that you have in level 2 and the environment that you have in level 2 to get to level 3, and so on and so forth. This is how the game is played. This is nothing more than a simulation created by the refractions of light that come from the conscious mind onto its own subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind reflecting it back through the absorption of the conscious mind, converting that infinite light, dark energy into more light, dark energy. It is infinite reciprocation of information. So you should activate your genes. Our innate nature as human beings is for betterment. Our innate nature as human beings is to use our environment. Use our environment to get to the next environment. We should migrate. When do we stop migrating? When do we stop migrating? Why do we stop migrating? Why do we settle for less? Ask yourself that question, collective consciousness. Because I am JAH MASHIAC. I am here to live and teach higher wisdom as an example for the collective consciousness. I withhold this information, and I uphold this information to those who don't need it, and to those who need it. If you are hearing this, then you need it. If you do not take it, it is of your own selfish qualities. Those who hear the word of God have to have the ears to hear it in order to be saved. Those who see the works of God's have to have the eyes to see it in order to see the kingdom of heaven. This has been my message to the collective consciousness. Find out your true nature. Study your natural self. Human beings have a nature. Activate your DNA. Upgrade your genes. Upgrade your reality. We are gods. As Christ says, ye are gods. I love myself. I am JAH MASHIAC. I am here to teach. I am here to live and teach higher wisdom as an example for the collective consciousness. So I am reflecting the light to myself, back to myself, over and over again, infinitely. Peace.